preschool teachers can come to work happy and smiling, and then have their day explode at drop-off time when that one child comes in already crying. You are ready to take charge and approach the child, willing to take him or her out of mommy's arms, only to have the child cry even louder and cling to mom for dear life. And what happens next? Mom spends the next 20 minutes struggling with her child, doing her best to convince the child that she must leave and he must stay. As mom attempts to leave, you again approach, ready to help the process along. You take the child and mom walks out the door, but when the child continues to cry and pleads for one more kiss, the mom comes back into the room to give that kiss, the child clings again, and the process repeats itself. Frustration. What to do? Well, let's first look at possible reasons for the child's behavior. Is the child new to childcare or new to the classroom? If this is the case, it is important, first of all, to communicate expectations. The key to expectations is a consistent daily routine. Does the child understand the routines? Are the routines consistent? If the routines are inconsistent, or if the teacher is inconsistent, this can affect that relationship. The child doesn't know who or what to trust, so mommy is the go-to person where he already has a trusted relationship. A visual daily schedule is a must-have for your classroom. The child can see the routines and predict what comes next. The nice part is that with your help, the child can see when mommy comes by visually keeping up with the daily schedule. You can perhaps attach an arrow that moves throughout the day so the child can be reassured that mommy time is getting closer and closer. If the routine changes, it is important to discuss this with the children and utilize the visual schedule to indicate the change. The teacher-child relationship is important. Be sure to help the child develop trust in you and in the routines. Does the child come on a consistent basis, or does he attend inconsistently, or maybe only a few times a week? This also relates to a disruption in routines. Encourage regularity in participation, or if the child does not attend every day, encourage the importance of a consistent arrival time. It can be startling to a child to arrive one day during playtime and another day in the middle of nap time. When it comes to a delay in departure on the parent's part, it could be because the child may have learned to manipulate the situation. He knows that if I cry hard enough, I can get mommy back into the classroom. Which takes us to the dilemma of the parent who won't leave. What are some reasons why a parent will linger? There is the guilt factor. It's not always easy to leave your child in the care of others. If they stay, they may feel that they are fulfilling the emotional needs of the child and in the process making themselves feel better. There could also be a lack of trust on the parent's part. Is the teacher going to meet the emotional needs of my child? Does this teacher love my child? Just as teachers must build relationships with children, they must also work at building relationships with parents. Be sure to greet not only the child, but the parent as well. A greeter's apron or a greeting chart can be a way to help them feel welcome. Greet them at the door with the option of a hug, a high five, a handshake, or just a smile, because not everyone wants to be touched. If the child is apprehensive, they may feel less so if you use this approach with the parent first. Be consistent with this. It relates back to expectations. Children may come to look forward to this morning ritual. Get to know the family. Learn from the family what the child likes. Use this information to understand the child and the family. Remember that every family is different. Be sure to acknowledge a child's emotions. Say something like, "I know you are sad that mommy left," or "You wanted mommy to stay and now you're angry." Does the child have a favorite stuffed animal or blanket that he can use for comfort? This can be an important tool that the child uses to cope with the situation. Communicate clear expectations and discuss routines with the family. This way, they won't leave wondering what is happening with my child. Check in with mom or dad on a regular basis through email. Send pictures of their child at play. Send notes home or make a quick phone call just to reassure them that all is well. Encourage them to call and check in. Make them always feel that they are welcome to do so. Have a parent conference where together you set goals for smooth drop-off routines. Perhaps together you can develop a morning ritual. One such ritual could be where mom can read one book to their child and then mom will leave. Another ritual can be to give 2 kisses and a hug and then it's time to leave. It is important that mom makes it clear to her child that yes, she is leaving, but she will be back. This is again a time to refer to the visual daily schedule. Once a goal is established and drop-off routines are in motion, be ready for mom or dad to hand off their child to you and let them see that you care. Remember to validate the child's feelings and show some TLC to their child. It is reassuring for them to know that you can meet some of those emotional needs. Have understanding and patience. Remember, you don't know everything that happens within a family dynamic. It may be that mother and father and/or child need you to understand. If that child needs to cling to his blanket for a little while after mom leaves, be flexible. He may have learned to use it to help with self-regulation. Use a distraction when the child has concerns about mommy. Sit and encourage him to draw a picture of mommy or dictate a letter to mommy. Refer to the visual daily schedule about when mommy comes back or encourage mom to provide a picture of herself for the child to carry in his pocket or hang in his cubby, where he can refer to it when he's feeling emotional. The Kissing Hand book is a great resource for helping with that morning transition. Perhaps create a Kissing Hand notebook that is specific to that child. The notebook has an outline of mommy's hand with a real kiss or daddy's hand with a heart. Reading other books about going to preschool is also helpful. The child can see that there are others who may feel just like him. The goal for all of these strategies is to develop relationships and trust. If the child learns to trust you, he may begin looking forward to each and every day. If the parents learn to trust you, they will be more comfortable about leaving their child in your welcoming care. Always remember that there is never a one-size-fits-all for children or for parents. Temperaments come in many styles and can clash often. Work on those relationships and have a smooth start to your day.